To the game now, LeBron put on a show, throws down the dunk. This one was close all night long. Less than 3 minutes to go. LeBron hits the three to tie the game. LeBron James finishes with 32, 14, and 7. Tied at 102 now. LeBron finds Lonzo Ball, who hits JaVale McGee for the layup. I did that. I started that one. Yep, that went in. That's good. Then on the other end, McGee gets the block on Cedi Osman when he goes up for the layup. All right, Cavs down 3 now. Kyle Korver with a look to tie. Wide open. He can't get it to go. Lakers go on to win. Woo! 109-105, and probably the Cavs' best game this season. Also when LeBron James return. Here is the Kang after the win.
You know, for my 11 years I played for this franchise, I just tried to give everything I could, both on the court and off the court. You know, represent this city, represent this community, you know, with the utmost respect, be a role model off the floor, be a leader on the floor. And, you know, to come back and get the reception that I got tonight, it means a lot to not only myself, but for my family and my friends that was here tonight, and my family that's back home in L.A. as well. You know, we knew we was going to get their best shot. We knew that the fans was going to be ecstatic because we were in town, I'm in town. So they played a heck of a game, but we kept our composure even with, you know, we're a young group. You know, we're a young group, but we're getting better.
All right, Nick, what'd you make of the way the Cavs welcome LeBron back?
I want to give the Cavs fans, but most importantly, because I knew the fans would step up. I know the fans, it is not 2010 all over again. Yeah. They've got a championship. They have intense love for him. But the Cavs organization, I've been very critical of, not only giving him the full 90-second tribute video, but doing something that I think was very important and I know meant a lot to LeBron and the people around him, which was spending half of the time. You only have 90 seconds to put LeBron's whole Cavs career into a video as a tribute. And they spent half of it doing non-basketball. They spent half of it talking, showing stuff about his school, things he's done in the community, because that is the most important part of LeBron James' legacy in Northeast Ohio. That is what he would tell you his most important part is, his family and friends would, and that the Cavs recognized that in the tribute video and spent half the time on that, I thought was incredibly classy, and you could tell it had an effect on LeBron emotionally. This was 8 years ago. They thought they were going to have to call the game, see? Guys were throwing batteries on the court. It was nasty. It almost got violent. This was a great return and a shockingly compelling basketball game.
Yeah, and I'm glad he only got to do it one time. I'm glad they're opposite coast. I'm glad we don't have to see it, and it was well deserving because the mark that he left, not only on that organization and on that part of the country, it will last for generations. So I'm glad they did the right thing. You know, instead of punching down, they said we're gonna do the right thing here, and that's only to honor what he's done, the man who brought the championship. Sure. And you cannot acknowledge LeBron without acknowledging what he's done from a social setting there, as far as changing people's lives, giving people the ability to be a higher achiever in life, the same opportunity that he got through education. So it's nice that they put that in there compared to, because most of those buckets, now what they did in 2016, that was special. But most of those other baskets that he made, assists he made, dunks and everything, they're not as important as the other things that he's done.
All right, let's get to the game itself. Were you surprised this game was as competitive as it was?
I mean, I know there's got to be a little part of LeBron watching all of a sudden Jordan Clarkson make key buckets, Tristan play like it was 2016, yeah. Jetty play the game of his life and say, Where was this last year? Yeah. This was the best game.
Jetty hits a runner three-pointer.
This was the best game the Cavs have played all season by an enormous margin. And it took LeBron was not... He was going to do everything he could to not lose this basketball game. This was not a game where it's like, all right, let's see what Ingram and Ball can do. They went on an 11-3 run late to turn a 7-point deficit into a 2-point lead. LeBron scored or assisted every single one of those points and put his imprint on this game late, see, because, I mean, they were down 9 midway through the fourth quarter. This one could have gone the other way, and that would have been just an awful loss for the Lakers.
No, it should have gone the other way. I have to look and get Dusty to look how many NBA teams have lost a game with only 3 turnovers. Like, it's almost amazing. So Cleveland played the type of game that no one would ever expect. They played almost a perfect game. But in the end, they were able to, Lakers, they got some stops.
Yep.
It's the same old theme. Oh, they're not going to play any defense. And the one thing that was a little alarming was Ingram. I'm a little worried about him as an offensive player. When LeBron was out, he didn't take over the way I expected.
And don't look now, but if you care about the NBA advanced stats, who leads the NBA in player efficiency rating, value added, expected wins added? Oh, LeBron, LeBron, LeBron. Year 16, best player in the league by what?
I literally was just about to say, you don't have any advanced stats. Do you have any advanced stats?
I got them for you, Jenna.
There?
I know that's what you're
All right,
worried
let's
about.
go into the
Wide
break with that.
Steph is out now.
Coming up, should the Cowboys be on upset alert? Next on First Things First.